Hello everyone, welcome to another Blue-White Familiars video. Here we're going to be taking the Familiars deck that I posted my how-to video and taking it through League. So 6 fetches, 4 chanceries, 2 plains, 1 mire, the rest are islands for our lands, 1 drops or 2 ephemerate, 4 faithful, 2 ponder, 2 preordain. Nothing really out of the ordinary. The familiar package, the drifter Seagate package, same 6 anti-affinity cards, 2 last breaths to deal with random things we need to remove, 1 Sage's Rhododendron for a mill combo in the end, if we need it, 1 Deep Analysis for grinding matchups, 2 Negates, 3 Hydroblasts, and then 2 Deep Analysis main, 4 Snap, 1 Echoing Truth for interaction, 2 Prohibit, and 1 Counterspell. So if you want more information, check out the how-to video that I posted, and otherwise we'll see you in round 1. Okay, we're in round 1 versus RH Magic Forever. I don't know that player. And I can't keep this because I don't have enough lands. Can't keep that because it doesn't have any lands. Alright, we're keeping this. And we can just get rid of the 2 flicker effects. I guess lead off on the Evolving Wilds. And we set up our... Okay, so this is a burn. Alright. I guess I'm going to get plains. Looking for a faithful. Would have liked to preordain extra times, but it's important to know. Okay, so we're just going to get the Seagate Oracle. Definitely would like that Chancery, but there's too many lands in my hand already. We're already making our land drops for our next 2 turns, so it's not necessary. Thermal Alchemist is pretty scary. Best draw would be a Snap. Alright, take the Mold Drifter. So next turn we're going to preordain looking for Snaps and Faithfuls. My opponent is going to probably Searing Blaze this, and then blast me again, so that's going to do me 8 damage. Hit 11, 12? No, even more. So that puts me at 10, 9, 8. So I really need a Faithful right now in order to be able to win. It's going to preordain. There's a Faithful and a Familiar. Not sure the Faithful is going to be enough, but Familiar is probably not enough right now. So preordaining here. Still looking for snaps. If they have another creature in hand, maybe we could get through this. Just bottom both. So we're probably going to lose this game 1, and then hopefully our post-board interaction is going to be able to take us out of this. Not being able to see this coming and have the Faithfuls, plus mulling to 5 was kind of a problem. So let's just yield until here. I'm probably going to just cycle end step if I live. It looks like I'm not living, so it's really not that big of a deal. Alright, blasting. Here comes the Volt and Scoop City. You can do it. Not really sure what they're waiting on. I think they're probably trying to... Okay, they're just... Okay, fine. I assume they wanted to skewer plus Fire Blast. Not for you. So we're going to take in these, get rid of the Deep Analysis, Echoing Truth, Ephemerate, Familiar, Arcanomancer. And now we have some room. Bring in a Last Breath. Basically, we want to have as many blue spells as possible, as many counter spells as possible, and then some removal for Thermal Alchemist. Could potentially bring in more snaps, or bring more Last Breaths over the snap. We'll do that. Killing the Thermal forever is important, but snaps give us life. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 counter spells. Alright, so that's our best hand. Keep. Oops. Faithful into Preordain or Ponder is one of the best things we can do. We will be losing some mana value if we do that, though. Maybe the best idea is to Sunskick Familiar. See what they do. If they play like a Lava Runner, we can snap it and then play Familiar. Just do nothing. So I think I just want to pass. But I want to set up my next land drop, and gaining a life is important, so let's just see if we can do that. Alright, so we have 2 land drops coming up. We have a Snap plus Chancery, and the Familiar I don't need right now, so I'll just do it like this. This lets me, if they don't play a creature that I can snap, I can go Chancery, Ash Barrens, Sunskick Familiar, hold up, negate. Assuming they don't have enough. If they have a land, they can do Double Bolt to the Faithful. I'm just going to exile a Rift Bolt. So we'll play the hold up negate line. And now I don't want to F6 here in case they bolt my Familiar end step and I can't use the negate. And if they go for a bolt on the Familiar, I can snap it and then hold up negate. It's going to lightning bolt me. That's fine right now, I think. I want to be able to use all my mana next turn, so I'm going to negate it now. Pyroblast is fine. Not that big of a deal. If they Pyroblast and burn, then it's just them not dealing you 3 damage. They're going to land and Searing Blaze this. I guess they could double Searing. Alright, that's fine. So we just get to cast Seed Oracle and then pick up the Chancery. Or pick up the Ash Barrens with the Chancery. Are they going to Pyroblast now? See, that's still fine. Because they just wasted 3 damage and I gain a life. Definitely doesn't matter at all. But on my upkeep, I'm going to want to cycle for an island, hopefully looking for another blue spell. Or cycle for an island to get the island out of the deck, so I'm not going to draw it. And then be looking to draw some sort of blue spell. Turn this off. Sorry. So I'm going to play Sunscape Familiar and then into Seagate Oracle. They're not going to be able to deal me 18 with no Thermo in play. And they don't have another Pyroblast. So additionally, if you're playing Burn, you want to be playing Pyroblast, not Red Elemental Blast, if you're going to play it. Recommendation is not to play Pyroblast, but Pyroblast lets you just target anything, and Red Elemental Blast does not. So Pyroblast would make you be able to deal 1 damage with a Thermo. Okay. So if they don't kill this, plan is to attack and then snap it. I'm just going to always yield because I don't really care. Okay. Get another land out of the deck. So we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to attack for 1, really laying the beats on. Snap this. I'm just going to untap all my lands. Because for some reason I need double white. Hydroblast plus Muldrifter. Muldrifter is going to gain me a life and draw me some cards, hopefully into more, and then looking to draw into more counterspells. So I have Pre-Raid, Arcanemancer. I think I'm going to leave up Hydroblast and go for Hydroblast on this at end step, or be able to Hydroblast a Thermo. Being able to Hydroblast a Searing Blaze here is very important. I mean, saving the Familiar doesn't matter that much because we are ahead on lands and we have enough to cast our spells already. Okay. Just cast Preordain first. Flicker's awesome. Chancery's not necessary. Then we can Archaeomancer back Hydroblast if it resolves. If it doesn't resolve, we can attack with both and then Flicker. Draw 3 cards. Okay, got there. So being on the draw versus them is a little bit scary. Let's see how it goes. All right, we have the combo. That feels good. Nope. Keep this hand. So we're just going to go land, get a plains. And if they turn to Thermo, we have to just last breath it. They're not going to. They're going to play a Lava Runner? No Lava Runner. All right, so we're going to Faithful into Ponder. Ponder looking at the top 3. Yeah, we didn't see any lands, so I'm going to shuffle. And we found another Faithful. Perfect. The other cards in our hand aren't doing very much, but we could last breath this to save some life, or to gain 4 life and kind of punk them out if they Fire Blast us for lethal. There's a Bolt. Bolt. So this will put me to 10 life. That means they'd have to have less things. So on top, I guess the negate's not really necessary, but we got there because of our double faithful anyway. All right, sweet. See you next one. Okay, we're up against the same opponent. They may have closed their league. I think this is still a keep. If they are on burn, we have Ponder into Shuffle. Okay, they're on burn again. I think that's fine. Now I'm looking for a snap. Don't want these. Prohibit's fine. So we can go keep Shuffle, upkeep, get a land, then play the Chancery. Next turn I can go Familiar, holding Prohibit. Right, they didn't play anything, so let's get an island. Play the Chancery. Snap is awesome. If they Thermo, then we can snap it. And I don't think I care about the Archaeomancer right now. Wow, I was really scared that was going to be Molten Rain. Why? Good, turn that off. So this is a Searing Blaze that we're going to prohibit. Now, if you snap this, they still deal 3 damage to you, so it's better to just counter it. They cycle a Forgotten Cave and spike me. So they have quite a bit of damage lined up. I'm going to just jam the Seagate Oracle. Echoing Truth is probably fine, so we're going to Chancery, pick this back up, snap the Seagate Oracle, replay it, find Faithful. So we'll just play the Faithful now, and then I'll just Echoing Truth the Seagate Oracle. That gives me a little bit of life. Okay. Seagate Oracle. Start gaining life, getting out of range. No Drifter. Seagate Oracle. Snap would be good. Archaeomancer's good. 6. No reason to attack with the Faithful, obviously. And I turn the light off behind me so they can see me a little bit better. Okay. It's going to be a Needle Drop. Chain Lightning. Do they have double Fire Blast? Nothing I can do. They don't have double Fire Blast. Okay, so this gives us some options. I think what we want to do is just play the Sunscape Familiar and then Archaeomancer getting Prohibit. but maybe that's not necessary. We could get Echoing Truth to Echoing Truth both of these and gain some more life and then just kind of get out of range. Okay, that's one Fire Blast. Do you have two? Wasn't I tapped out? Okay, I can't. That's very silly. Alright, it's fine. So that was just a rub, I guess. If you're the burn player, you don't want to wait. Just do it then. Okay, let's see if we can get them in the post-board games again. Alright, keep. This is a little bit sketchy because we're going to play the Faithful and then be pinched on blue mana. But I think I want the Faithful out as soon as possible. Now that gives us the blue mana that we needed. Curse. Here I'm going to play out the Seagate Oracle. Prohibit. Now next turn I can cycle it for an island, hold up Hydroblast and Prohibit. What are you gonna do? Guess I just play the Faithful and then Chancery. And might as well attack. So on their end step, I can cycle the Ashburns because I'll be able to hold up Hydroblast. I'm gonna counter this. Keep them off of cards. Alright, fine. See, that's still not a good sideboard card. That would have been much better just as a bolt. Okay. So I can play the planes, attack. Try to snap this. I'm gonna fight over it just because it gives me a ton of life. And then he has to waste another burn spell on it. Sure. So I just gained 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 life. Ridiculous. Okay, that feels pretty good, and I'm happy with that exchange. Now they're down to, well, they've used quite a bunch of cards, but they still have 4 cards in hand because of the 2 needle drops. I guess they're on another Pyroblast. Seagate Oracle. The Ponder, just Ponder. Start stringing spells together. I'll tap out to get an island. It's fine. I definitely don't want those other islands, but I would like a land drop. Take 1 damage. Okay. So Godfar's Faithful. Okay. Try to get back a Hydroblast here. Alright. It's like anti-bolt. Okay, try again. Okay. We're keeping this for sure based off of the double Faithfuls, but it's going to be slow getting them online. Might have to discard the Muldrifter. They're going to 5. So you can't see that. Anyway, they went to 5. Hold me. Sorry. Plus we'll play yellow. Island, pass. If they play a Thermo, let's just hydro it. All right, that gives me a lot more options. So I can cycle, I can get a planes here. And I'm going to do that instead of countering because it allows me to gain life while countering. Okay. Now I just have to see how greedy I want to be. Alright, well now they lose. Okay. See you in the next round. Alright, we're up versus all eyes on me on mostly Tron. So we're going to assume he's on Tron and try to keep a good hand against that. Not great, but I think passable. Looking for a familiar here with the preordain. It's going to be tough. So they go to 6. Keeping 6. Faithful, no. Secret Oracle, no. Oh man. Tricked. So I guess upkeep, fetch a plains. So it's, yay. All right, that was good. That was what I was hoping to draw there. They're going to snap that, get in with a ninja, and then I'll snap their ninja, play Seagate Oracle. Okay. Maybe they don't play ninja. They're just on mono blue. We can't really jam the Faithful because they could have Spell Source Sprite, and we can't just slam the Seagate Oracle either. It's a Delver. So that's a pretty good position for me, I think, because we can cycle for an island. Okay. So I can go Faithful, snap that, play Seagate Oracle. When the Fae player doesn't have like just completely uninterrupted ninja beats, then it feels a lot easier. So Familiar will allow me to be able to play these two for 1 mana. So if they leave an island open, then I can play Familiar and then counter, no big deal. If they get in with Ninja, they're just going to snap. Okay. We're going to snap the Faithful. But maybe they're trying to Ninja. No. Snap. Yeah. Right, right. Now what I'm going to do is snap the Seagate Oracle, and then I can play Faithful plus Seagate Oracle plus Prohibit. Yeah, counter that. Counterspell. Counterspell is what I need right here, because I'm going to Arcanomancer, probably back up Preordain or Snap. I think Preordain's probably better. Okay, so they ponder. I'm getting out of range of their attacks. They choose to shuffle. Preordain. See, they keep a spell on top. Puts 2 cards on the bottom. So, the most mana efficient play. All right, our choice was made for us. We're going to get the Preordain. Will Drifter and Preordain. I think Preordain on bottom, Will Drifter on the top. hoping to draw, or if we draw another land, we can go Muldrifter plus Counterspell. If we don't draw a land, might have to just evoke the Muldrifter for some cards. And they whiff. Miscreant. Miscreant. Okay, so they're tapping out. Very Seer. Alright, probably going to flip the Delver next turn. They put one top, one bottom, so that's indicative of a Delver flip. But we have a Muldrifter. So I'm just going to attack. I'll block with it. I'll trade for anything, basically. I would like them to not have a clock. Oh, wow. Okay, so they must have picked... they just picked up another Delver. That's fine. Not great, but it's fine. So we whiffed on land to cast Muldrifter plus Counterspell. So I think we'll just go Archaeomancer for Prohibit. This time I guess I'm not going to trade with the Miscreant. If I draw a Flicker, I can start Flicker snapping them. Let's see what they draw. Counterspell. So we can pause on their draw step. They can't play another land. I think it's okay. Block a Miscreant. If they ninja the Miscreant, then they get another card. If they ninja now, then I'll probably... I don't know, I guess I won't snap the ninja. So let's send... Snap. We have to pay attention because they might have Force Spike. I'm going to counter it with Prohibit. So that resolves, so I'm just going to cast Muldrifter. Sweet. Got the lands. They replay the Delver. They play another Delver. This time I'll block the Aberration. Do I want to? I'm just chipping away at all their creatures. I have 2 life from every spell, so I think I'm not going to. That's another Drifter. See what I draw. Nothing. Alright, well, that was too much value. We got there. I think I want to be lower to the ground and rid of this and this for negates. Yeah. So since it's basically an aggro deck, I just want to try to have as much early interaction as possible, especially with Delver coming in hot. Okay, we're going to post board. This is okay. Got negate, preordain, ephemerate, snap, familiar. Lots of stuff to do. Being on the draw is not great because we have to discard something. I think what I want to do is get a planes and then hopefully play the familiar. Nice. Yeah. All right, they're gonna tap out. So I have to go plains snap plus fam. They're gonna get in. Are they having a ninja? Okay. So we're looking for Seed Oracle, Muldrifter, get some Preordain. We don't want those. Seed Oracle? No. Island. Going to have to block the ninja. I get kind of blown out if they have like Spellstar Sprite plus Mutagenic. I'm just going to get in. They don't have Mutagenic in hand. They just have another ninja. Okay. So we definitely are looking to draw a creature. Man. All right. Drew nothing. They don't draw a spell, so they have 2 fairies in hand. They don't have Mutagenic. I'm gonna get in, draw a card. Probably ninja again, I guess. All right, so they're gonna hold up counterspell. Need spell, I guess. Yikes. Preordain. Did I spell Star Sprite? No. We didn't see anything. Okay, last breath is pretty good. So we're gonna upkeep last breath this. Stop them from drawing so many cards. Because we're not doing it on upkeep. So they had the snap in hand. They didn't draw it. They didn't draw another snap or anything else, unless they didn't reveal it. Seems unwise to not reveal stuff. What I can do, I can block here at least. On my turn, I'm going to probably play and crack Evolving Wilds because I want to get as many lands out of the deck as possible. God. So we're pretty close to dead already anyway. Don't have that much I can do. I see them holding up Counterspell most likely. And if while they're holding up Counterspell, there's nothing I can do. They still haven't drawn Counterspell, so they must have a bunch of sprites in hand, I guess. They have one, there's a miscreant, plus they have the Fairy Seer, so 3 unknowns. Now they have 4 unknowns. The only thing I can really do here is draw Muldrifter and have it resolve. I guess I could draw Archaeomancer. Interesting. So do they have Counterspell in hand the whole time? Do they have double Spell Thunder Sprite? They could have double Spell Thunder Sprite, which would wreck me here. If this resolves, I'll get the last breath, but it looks like they're going to exclude it. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I don't like that card. Nothing. So on the play, maybe I can take out the last breaths for the deep analysis since I'm going to be getting ahead of the delvers, hopefully. Definitely ran out of steam. Just you're super duper dead. Okay. I'm going to keep this and look for a third land. And the best draw would be a Plains probably. Double Island's not great. Okay. I see that I was wrong in keeping this hand, and now I'm going to get wrecked by a flip delver. They're going to ninja it. Okay, that gives me an opportunity. At least I can resolve the Seagate Oracle. Still looking to draw into white mana. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That saves me a little bit. Definitely, I think I would rather have the Seagate Oracle than the negate here. Counterspell. Man, I should have kept that island. Doesn't flip. Hmm. Generally, mono blue is a bad matchup just because they have so many easy ways to deal with our crud. So it looks like they're going to snap and then ninja. Again, that's going to give me the opportunity to play Seagate Oracle. If I do draw Plains, would be in a good position. They're going to hold up Counterspell. Just try to get through it. They have it. Right. I can't believe they just neglected to flip their Delver this whole time. I mean, like, come on. Give it a little bit more oomph. I've drawn exactly 0 lands in like 15 cards. That is rough. I went top, so I guess I have to snap the Delver. Oh, man. All right. We will move on. Not necessary. See you in the next round. All right, round 4. We're up versus Supremo guy. Let's see what they're on. I don't actually know. They're on the play. I feel like this is an aggro player, but we don't know. It seems like a fine hand. We got a little bit of card manipulation. We got all the colors. We got the familiar, snap, interaction. I feel good about it. Keep. Okay, so it's Boros Bully. Best play is probably Island, get a Plains, and then turn 2 Ponder plus Shuffle. If they don't play the Hawk and they let me hold up counter magic, I will try to counter the Hawk. Could have pondered there. I think I value getting lands out of my deck with four lands in hand already. All right, they already have their Squadron Hawks, so I cannot stop the Hawk train. But I definitely don't want to just play out the familiar on turn 2. It's going to get killed. This is a matchup that is going to be clock intensive, so it's good that we have the sideboard Sage's Row. You can ponder and shuffle if needed. So all of these cards are good. I want all of them. No. Island go. So let's see. Got a lot of options. Just going to yield through this turn. There's nothing I'm going to do here. If they don't have a land, I probably just play out another hawk. Kind of expect them to go like hawk. Alright, so they're casting a 3-drop? Springleaf Drum? Okay. So this is the worst version of Boros Bully. I think I can probably just draw the Mole Drifter and then shuffle away the Deep Analysis. Probably fine. Because I'm going to be looking to draw into Faithfuls anyway for life gain purposes. And then even though you don't have anything on the board, you have to keep pressing OK through the damage step. Now they could be holding a bolt with the Squadron Hawk, but they didn't. One thing they could do here is play Battle Screech. It looks like they're just going to play 2 Hawks. Hawk. Call! So they tap out for the Hawk. I think I can... I'm just going to get my land. So on my turn I can bounce a Hawk and play Mole Drifter, and then hold up Prohibit. Then the next turn I can Arcane-Mancer for Snap and Snap again. There's a land. Okay. Take 2. If I draw a Faithful, I can go... we just drew the Deep Analysis anyway. Interesting. Bounce. Come on. Hopefully I did draw us a land. So the next turn I can Mole Drifter plus Prohibit again. Or I can Arcane-Mancer plus Snap plus Seagate Oracle. Arcane-Mancer, Snap, Deep Analysis. Kind of depends. I would like to keep my flying blockers if possible. Looks like a Journey. Failing Discovery. Okay. I guess that might be a card I would want to counter, I'm not sure. So they get to pitch a bunch of lands, which is good for them. So that was quite an upgrade for their hand. Might have wanted to counter that. And play Sacred Cat. Sure. Sacred Cat's, the only scary part about it is that it is going to potentially be able to get plus X plus O with the rallies. We can block a Hawk if they attack. Looks like they're going to try to bolt. And we have Prohibit. Looting? Okay, so looting is card disadvantage for them, but they do get the card advantage from discarding their flashback spells. Probably should have just discarded a Sacred Cat, honestly. Double Boros Garrison they're discarding, so they're very much flooded. Which means if they go for another looting on their turn, I probably want to counter it. Oh, interesting. Ghostly Flicker, so I can Keymancer plus Snap, and then hold up basically anything. This allows me to do block, and then flicker, and go hit it. Not having the body on the board is interesting. It casts the one from hand. So I think that as the Boros Bully player, you probably want to cast the one from the graveyard so that you can get the value out of this, and it's not card disadvantage. But it looks like they're valuing having the mana open. Maybe for casting Monarch, but I don't think they're playing the Monarch in this build. They're just hawking it up. Caw! Okay. Previously, I was F6 during those turns, so I didn't have to auto-yield to this, but auto-yielding to the triggers is going to save you a bunch of time. I think they're just going to cast a Faithless Looting from the yard, Journey to Nowhere. That's fine, because we can flicker. So the huge blowout for us, or for them, in our favor, I mean. Back flicker. Okay. Alright, so we get Godpharaoh's Faithful. I'll just play that. Let's see, get Oracle. Guess. See if we draw a land. We do draw a land. Right, that allows us to hold up Flicker plus Prohibit again, which I think I like. Rally costs 3, and then to double rally they have to have 6 mana, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They would only be able to attack for 20. So, sure. Okay. Still nervous. So they had what? They discovered looting and strands. Looks like no attacks. So when I flicker here, they'd have to have double bolt. Just have Frame Inspector. Okay. It's fine. And we can flicker, draw a bunch of cards. Really just looking to get Chancery plus a, yeah. Chancery, they have 1 card in hand. Where is it? Oh, they have 2 cards in hand. Okay. Almost messed up there. Usually when after you flicker, the Arcanomancer is going to be on the right side of the screen, so sometimes I accidentally put my hand. Start flickering that first. So we drew the Chancery. Ephemerate's great. So I can flicker like this. Get back flicker. Ephemerate. Back snap. Chancery. Pick this up. Snap, I guess, the Squadron Hawk. And then just attack. I'm going to discard the Evolving Wilds. You can also discard the Deep Analysis for value, but eventually I'm going to be able to use them, I think. And I already have 2 land drops lined up. I really want to put in a tap land right now. Okay. This one I will counter. And then if he casts another one from the graveyard, I can actually flicker here and counter it again, and get back my flicker next turn with that. Yeah, looks like that's what we're gonna do. So we're super duper far ahead now. Prohibit. All right. Counter. All right. Opponent is not going to get in. We're going to draw up to 9 cards in hand, since we get the ephemerate back. There's a snap. So we can Chancery back an island, ephemerate for the flicker, and then I can actually snap this back, and then get back the prohibit. Oops, didn't need all that mana, did I? Easy. Okay. Came in, so get back prohibit. Creating another prohibit. Okay. I don't think I want the. I guess the snap is better. Snap that. That's Drifter. And now I'm leaving up flicker, prohibit. Send. I think at this point, I don't care. I'm just going to attack with everything. I can flicker and then block. Now I can get rid of the planes and deep analysis. All right. No attacks, so I will flicker since I have double counter backup. All right. No other Arcane Answer. All right. Create. For familiar, Arcane Answer, Echoing Truth is okay. Don't really need that though. There's a familiar. That land. Tap everything. Planning on going ephemerate plus snap and then playing some drifters. So they're holding cards in hand. It's fine. I'm gonna ephemerate and then snap. Snap another flyer. So I have infinite life with the flickers, but it doesn't matter, obviously. And I guess I can just pass. I really need the fetch lands. Let's draw some more cards, though. Might as well. Okay. Ephemerate. Snap. Snap that. Let's try to draw into the Arcane Answer. Here I'm just going to flicker the Seagate Oracle since it just puts one less card in hand. Drifter is good. Now you can see that all the snapping and the ephemerating and the whatnot is going to cause us a little bit of time problems. So we're just going to ephemerate here, like this. All right. So putting my stuff in the same spot always matters a lot. I'm going to ephemerate plus snap so that I can get a little bit of mana. Do it again. There's my other Arcane Answer. So I'll take the snap, Snap this. Snap that. Just cast Archaeomancer, or Sunscape Familiar. Now I get the Deep Analysis for 1 mana. Alright, let's just, I'm looking for the Mortuary Mire. Just another Archaeomancer. Guess I just cast the Archaeomancer for more power. Back snap, land. Okay. So they basically can't do anything. We can just counter the Raven Inspector, since it draws some cards, and then otherwise not worry about it. This. Preordained. Plains. Start holding a counter. I have 3 counters in hand, and 1 land drop. Okay. So what I'm going to do is kind of waste their. Well, it's not really. You can say it's a waste of time or not. So we go bounce. Flicker these 2. Back snap. Okay. And then I'm actually going to start countering instead of snapping after this next cast, I mean. Because I should have done that time, because he gets to tap Lunar Veteran for mana. Counter. Snap that. Counter. Get back. That's probably not necessary. Waste of time, actually. I only have 1 mana open, so I'm just going to continue. I have more than 6 power. So now I'm just going to slam the 4 key to save time. I'm not going to get the ephemerates back, it doesn't matter. Land, attack. I don't think there's anything they can do to stop me, so I'm just going to add 6. Alright, let's go to post board. Deep Analysis is. I think Deep Analysis is good versus a Pyroblast deck. Counterspell is not quite as good. I think I want the negates. So negates and Pyroblasts. Negate and prohibit for the Pyroblast and their other spells. Echoing Truth can get the journeys. And probably get rid of 1 Ponder, 1 Faithful. They're a little slow. Oh, we don't want this kind of head on clock. I don't think I need the Sage's Rhododendron right now. I could get rid of this. No, just tempo them. Alright, that's not a great hand. I'm going to keep it though. I can go land into island, and then I can do some snaps and replay familiar. Snap and play familiar. So let's draw another land. Let's do this. Looks like they are just going to play 1 drop. Darn, I would have liked to negate that. Alright, we've got negates. So he has to tap both of these to crack the clue. Okay. So I'm going to go up to 7, and then I guess I probably want to try to snap the hawk. No, I want to be able to untap, right? I want to be able to untap double the mana, so 6/6 probably. Let's see if they use their mana. They only grabbed 2, so they had 1 in hand. So they only have 3 unknowns. Do you have Fire Blast? Okay. I think that's probably fine. It's not the worst outcome there. We're still going to be able to play Sunscape Familiar and hold up negates. And then hopefully the next turn we'll be able to start playing on Faithful plus Deep Analysis. I have negates for the rallies. Faithless Looting. Let's see how many Squadron Hawks they discard. Discard 1 Hawk, 1 Looting. Now they're up to 2 lands. So they have 2 Hawks in hand, they have 1 Hawk in hand still, and 2 unknowns. They're holding up Fire Blast. Okay. Fire They have Fire Blast or Bolt or something. Well, no, it doesn't matter, right? Because they held it up anyway. Never mind. It feels like a Fire Blast. Hawk. Caw! If they do have Pyroblast and they have Rally, then I'll need double negate to counter the Rally plus the Pyroblast. I think the best play here is to go Faithful plus Preordain. They don't have Bolt, looks like, or they're afraid of my negate. Draw an island. So Faithful. I guess I can Deep Analysis then. Hold up 1 negate. Since I already made the land drop that I would have preordained for. Sorry, pop that out. Okay. Now Bolt. Oh, Thrilling Discovery. This only negate. No. Okay, just cracking the clue. I'm not paying that much attention, I guess. Getting some more coffee. Okay, so they have 4 cards in hand. We don't know any of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they could do 10 damage here. Okay. Looks like they're probably going to try to rally. They're doing nothing. And then I guess we could really find out if they have a Fire Blast. This would be 9 damage. If they don't have a Fire Blast, then the negate's going to be able to counter the rally on the way back. And if they do have a Fire Blast in hand, they probably won't be able to use it next turn. Even if they do use it next turn, it won't kill us. Right. Ramosian Rally. Okay. So that's interesting. So I can still counter the Rally the Peasants. Didn't expect the Ramosian Rally, to be honest. I think I'll see an Oracle plus Ephemerate. I can't really afford to cast a Moldred for this turn. Can I? I suppose I can. If I draw, I don't think I can. If I'm right. Snap's good. I'm gonna grab an island. and then preordain. So this gives us land. I want the Mole Drifter. I'm not sure if I want the land. I'm going to be playing an Ephemerate, so I'll take the Mole Drifter. Oops. Preordain. This shows them I only have one interaction spell, but I think that's okay. Alright, these are probably good. So next turn I can go Archaeomancer, Ephemerate, Snap, Mole Drifter. I might not even counter the rally this turn. Thrilling Discovery. So that's card neutral, right? I think so. This plus 2 cards equals 3 cards, just cycling. They just had a bunch of lands. Being able to Archaeomancer for Snap and then Mole Drifter, I think that's going to be enough value that it wasn't necessary to counter this. They have 1 Hawk in hand, 1 Unknown. And they can just tap these 2 to draw a card with the clue. Alright, so they have the Hawk in the hand. So I think if I just Mancer, Ephemerate, Snap, Mole Drifter, it's going to be enough value to not have to worry about the rally. And then I can pick up the Mortuary Mire. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ephemerate, Snap, untap, untap. Since Get Familiar, cast Mole Drifter. Oh, that didn't work out. Whoops. Okay. Change plans. I meant to cast the Archaeomancer first. Whoops. Okay, well now I can counter the rally at least. Or wanted to cast Archaeomancer to get Snap and then play that Familiar and then play the Mole Drifter, but it's just got all in my head. I draw a card. So they just still have the Hawk in hand. That's it. If they cast Looting, then I guess I just prohibit and then Archaeomancer for Ephemerate for negate. Maybe just make Ephemerate for prohibit since I can counter Monarch, but I don't think they're playing Monarch. Not really sure what they're gonna do. Kind of expecting a Faithless Looting from the yard. You can do it. Just cast Rally. Do I care about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fine, I'll just counter it. Because they just have land, Hawk in hand. Don't have anything going on. Lock them out of the game. I really did. So, game answer. Oh man. Mistapping constantly. Ephemerate. Right here. Snap. Snap this. Okay, we got him. Too much value. Same round 5. Okay, final round. We're versus Carlos Z. We have 3 flickers, 1 land, 1 preordained, 2 snaps. That is not gonna do it. Well, again, we have 3 land drops, Mancer, Seagate, Oracle, Mole Drifter, Sunscape. We're gonna keep I think that we just get rid of the Arcane Minister. Would really prefer this Echoing Truth to be a snap here, but we know that it's my 5th card, and it's a green deck. Sketchy. Oh god. Island go. So is it going to be Stompy, or is it going to be Walls? We have the power. We can defeat the Walls. It looks like it's going to be Stompy to me. I don't think an Elves player would be playing Queer and Ranger turn 1. Stompy. Okay. Things looking up. So now I can go Familiar, Snap, Seed Oracle, hold Echoing Truth. They're going to be incentivized to untap and replay the Forest to play a 2-drop. So I get to snap a 2-drop and then be prepared and not die to Savage Swipe. Okay, Rancor. Yeah. If they leave up the Forest, then I probably don't snap. We'll see. Because I don't really want to die to Vines, but if they have Vines, they could still swipe plus Vines. Yes? Alright. Let's go with the snap. Alright. Decision made again. Bounce that. Untap, untap. Seed Oracle. Oh, sealed. So we want the Faithful for sure. We do want the Flicker, but I think the Faithful is going to be more important. Wing. Fortunately, our next land drop's not very good. I have to be careful not to just evoke the Muldrifter into infinity because they could have hunger. Okay. So I'm thinking about I definitely want to play the Faithful now, and I guess I just go land, get an island. I'm concerned about the Hunger of the Hellpack, but if they have Hunger, then I guess I just bounce a Rancor. I don't know, not feeling very good about it. I need another snap, kind of. Yeah, bounce the Rancor, make them replay the Rancor, then I can play Muldrifter. Sometimes it confuses them into not attacking too. Definitely would like another snap. I think an island would be good. They had the Hunger. You should have done that pre-board. I can't interact with that. Like in a Flicker, I could go Drifter, Flicker, Drifter. So this is going to be 6 damage anyway. I can go Sunscape Familiar, evoke the Muldrifter, and then I can deep Mortuary Mire it back. And then if I draw Snap, ooh, that's good. Look at these two. I'm always going to put the Seed Oracle on the bottom so that I can figure out what I want to draw. And here it's going to be the Snap. I didn't draw another land, so that's not great, but we have 2 Faithfuls. They have to play the Rancor. Plays the Rancor on the Ledgewalker as expected. To get in for 6. No blocks. They're not pushing with any of their other creatures, so okay. I'm not sure what that. Let me think. So we're gonna go play Faithful. What do I want to snap? I guess the Vault Scourge, it's fire. But I could also replay the Muldrifter. If I snap the Vault Scourge, I can go Ponder, Beard, and Analysis, all these things, looking for a familiar. What's that? Reduce your clock, kind sir. Draw some cards first. That way your card selection is useful. So if counterspell plus prohibit, I think I want to ponder. Another snap and Arcanomancer. That gives me infinite life, right? If I can't get it though. Yeah. So we'll just go with the snap. No. So I think I'll snap and replay the Moldrifter. So I can get in for 2. Oops. Cast. If I get a land, okay. If this had been an island, I would have had infinite life, which would have been a win condition. But as it is, we can just get the island now, and then I think I'm going to just protect myself with the prohibit and preordain. Don't want the chancery. Don't care about the preordain. Faithful's good. So we're back up to 20. I think we are going to win this game for sure. You don't even have to block anymore. Not that I was blocking before, because I needed to attack the Moldrifter. Okay, I'm gonna play a 2-drop. If you play a 2-drop, I will counter. Doop. Alright, definitely countering the Burning Tree because you get 2 chain spells. You can't have that. Not today. Not today. Island. Faithful. Arcanomancer. Big Ghostly Flicker. Attack. Yep, okay, so they scooped the infinite life, which is nice. Alright, let's go to sideboarding. Bring in the last breaths. We got the deep analysis. And then I probably want to revoke over the counterspell. Go. The counters are less important than just having a massive amount of life gain and value. We have Preordain, Snap, Chancery, Echoing Truth. I'm gonna keep it. I don't have any creatures. The Flicker's medium. See what happens. Alright, drawing a Flicker was not very good. Prohibit's pretty good. Is the island good enough? I don't think so. I'll take the Prohibit, and then I'm going to snap and hold the Prohibit. Or just hold it up. I'm going to get in and probably play the Skaragan Fitskulk guy thing. Oh gosh. So if this is the Burning Tree Emissary chain, it's going to be quite a beating. Probably is. Okay, it's just a Ledgewalker. Have no fear, Ledgewalker's here. Alright, Plains. I'm gonna pass. I don't want to snap the Nettle Sentinel right now because I want to be able to get some value out of it. I haven't drawn anything. 3 damage. Can I draw a blocker? What are you gonna play? Fitskulk. Counter. Longbow? Okay. I guess I just revoke it. Chancery, pick up Plains. Still taking 3 damage here. The Longbow can be scary with the Nettle Sentinel, how it keeps on tapping and untapping and untapping. But I just need a creature. Okay. I think I'm going to snap this. Doesn't really matter, right? If I snap this, he can respond, which would mess me up. So I'll bounce this, and then cast Moldrifter. Kind of seems like they have swipe in hand, but I needed to draw cards. Oh man. If they have swipe, I'm pretty posed. If they have hunger, they can have hunger. I'm just attacking, so I'm not going to block. And then if they do like hunger and then they have rancor for the ledgewalker, we can block the ledgewalker with the mole drifter and flicker the mole drifter. And then if it's rancor, we can just echo and truth the rancor. It's a lot of damage. Do we have any good spells? No. Okay. Flicker here. They could have vines, I guess. Vines would be bad for me, but if they have vines, they should try to win. If they have vines, they could go vines here, and I could just echoing truth it. It seems like they're trying to decide what to do with the vines. And the vines targeting Mole Drifter. All right, well, I'll just echoing truth the Mole Drifter and hope for the best on my turn. So yeah, I can cycle. I don't think I can win here. I can. Nah, I'm definitely dead. Snap maybe can help. Okay. Chancery. Okay. Snap this. Oh God. Darn. Close. Just a lot of lands. All right, game 3. So where did I go wrong? I guess just keeping a hand of interaction, no blockers. Not having blockers was bad. Drew more flickers. That wasn't very good. Yes. Okay. We have stuff to do. Keep island longer. Or snap. I don't think I guess I keep all of this, right? I'm still gonna play the Chancery and then probably play Wilds Fam. And then the next turn go Fam Seagate Oracle. Can't swipe it just yet. Now we can. Blammo! But luckily, missed out on some damage. I'm gonna go Island. Familiar. Seagate Oracle. Faithful. And then we're gonna go Faithful Mancer for Ponder, I guess. Or just Faithful into Multifter. And then look to block a Ledgeblocker. Last Breath is good, because we can murder this. Yeah, I'm blocking. That's fine. 100%. Vines of Ashwood. Okay, so I just gained 4 life. Bearding. We only had the 1 vines. Turnmire. I guess I'm going to try to just Moldrifter, mire back the familiar. That's 6. Okay, they don't have it. I wonder if they don't have a pump spell at all. Guess I'm gonna check. Kill it. Sweet. Now I'm gonna attack. Unfortunately, I had to play the Ice Barons there just to get spells in, or lands in play. Draw another Chancery, we can turn it back into an island. No attacks. Okay, so I'm gonna get a Plains. All right. And they scooped it up. So we get a 4-1. Feels pretty good. Lost to Mono Blue Delver, and I think I probably didn't do a good job of mulliganing in the last game. So got a pretty good record. I think the deck is pretty good. And if we look at it, we went loss, win, win versus burn. And then we went win, loss, loss versus Delver. This was when we just got, I feel like, had too much light game for them to handle, and then the loss was overrun, and then another loss was just not finding lands. Bad keep. Shouldn't have kept the 4 drops. That was not a good idea. Boros Bully, very good matchup. And then 2-1 over Stompy. I do like the Stompy matchup even without the Stonehorns, so feels pretty good. And thanks for watching. If you do check the deck out, let me know. Have a good one.